third quarter final took place on Saturday, October the 5th, where Sneem Derrynane hosted St.Marys of Cahersiveen. This is the first ever meeting between the two sides in the South Kerry Championship, as Sneem Derrynane only amalgamated in 2009. St. Marys have won 3 of the last 4 South Kerry Championships, while Sneem Derrynane reached last year's semi-final for the first time in their history. Both teams lined out as on screen. There was a last-minute wardrobe change for referee Peter Lyons. His red shirt was clashing with the Sneem Derrynane outfit, so he opted for a more suitable Brunswick green. Sneem Derrynane had the first opportunity of the game. This long-range effort from Ronan Hussey caught goalkeeper Damien Horgan off guard, but the post was there to save the day. St. Marys were first on the scoreboard. Fullback Stephen Kern powered forward to pick out Sean Kernan, who hand-passed to the on-rushing Aidan Walsh, and after playing a neat 1-2 with Paul O'Donoghue, had the easiest of tasks. Sean Kernan made it 1-1 to no score with this close-range free. From the resulting kick-out, former Kerry minor Dennis Daly cut a hole in the Sneem Derrynane defence and picked out his cousin Paul O'Donoghue, who buried the ball into the top corner of the net. In the 14th minute, Brendan Tehan got his side on the scoreboard with this free from the ground. St. Marys extended their lead after Paul O'Donoghue played a neat 1-2 with Sean Kernan to make it 2-2 to 1 point. With this free from 40 yards, Ronan Hussey got his side's second point. Ronan Hussey was on target again, and after being harassed by 3 St. Marys defenders, he still managed to create space and kick over this fine point. Free-taking specialist Brian Sheehan kicked over the last point of the half with this effort from 40 yards. Half-time score, St. Marys 2 goals and 3 points, Sneem Derrynane 3 points. St. Marys showed no mercy at the start of the second half, and this brilliant effort from Paul O'Donoghue made it 2-4 to 3 points. Brendan Tehan put 2 goals between the sides again with this free on 32 minutes. A quick free from Brian Sheehan found his midfield partner Niall Noddy O'Driscoll in acres of space, and the St. Marys man was not going to miss from there. Centre forward Ian Galvin played a quick 1-2 with corner forward Morgan O'Donoghue, and the Sneem Derrynane man registered his side's 5th of the game. In the 48th minute, Paul O'Donoghue toyed with the Sneem Derrynane defence to kick this monster of a point. Brian Sheehan got his second with this close range free. 2 minutes later, corner forward Sean Kernan made this effort look very easy by splitting the post with his favourite left leg. Sneem Derrynane defender Shane McGillicuddy tried his level best to win a penalty by rolling into the penalty area, but St. Marys defender Daniel O'Sullivan was having none of it. However, Morgan O'Donoghue tapped over the resultant free. St. Marys were displaying some great forward play. With Sean Kernan and Paul O'Donoghue linking well, O'Donoghue made it 2-9 to 6 points. Paul O'Donoghue was having a blinder at full forward and kicked this fantastic point off his left leg. A goal and 5 points for the man who won a New York Championship with Kerry only 6 days previous. Ian Galvin put in a great hour's work for Sneem Derrynane, and kicked his second with this sweet strike. St. Mary's captain Daniel Daly got his first of the game with this effort from the right hand side. In the 58th minute, linesman Ian Casey, who had a quiet game all along, was quick off the mark to cool down tensions between the two sides. Good man, Ian. The final score of the game came from the boot of Daniel Daly, leaving us with a full-time score of St. Mary's 2 goals and 12 points, Sneem Derrynane 7 points. St. Mary's will now face St. Michael's Filmore in the semi-final on the first weekend in November, in what is sure to be an enthralling encounter.